Well, Chit Chat Kit Kats, have you noticed Trump has not been out playing golf? Okay? And that's what he was always running away to do. Every time you turn around, he'd be running away to go play golf. We haven't heard of him playing golf in some time now. And he's doing a whole lot fewer interviews, not taking questions. And we see more and more of his cognitive decline, and even standing there and going out as he's standing up. Okay? So they're going to have more and more difficult times running interference for him. But also, you know, if you are enjoying other readers, that's fabulous. But I don't need you to come here and tell me that people need to go watch some other reader because you don't like what I'm saying and they're putting out big conspiracy theories, which you want to hear some big brouhaha about living a double life and etc. I don't need you to come put that on my channel. Okay? So that is so absolutely rude. Rude, rude, rude. So take your rudeness down the road. Okay? So anyway, I read the cards. What I get, I get. What I don't, I don't. And if you want to go listen to somebody spinning some big narrative, be my guest. But don't drag it on my channel. Okay? Anyway, you know, you read the energy of the moment. That's what I'm reading. And I'm never say I'm 100% right. Never, never, never. Okay? So that's where that is. But I just expect people to come to my channel, which is my home, and be respectful. And if you can't be respectful, then you need to take it elsewhere. Because what I do, if somebody comes in and is making obnoxious comments, I delete their comments and I block them. Okay? So it's a futile effort because the only one that's going to see your comment is the rude one will see their comment, perhaps. But nobody else is going to see it. Because it's rude. Okay? So that's the one thing I say. If you're going to come to this channel, be respectful, and if you can't be respectful, then you need to take it elsewhere because you're only going to spin your wheels. So that's where that's at. But anyway, I think I'm going to grab a card here. And I just want to ask about Trump and his physical health because, like I said, he's not... he hasn't been out there doing golf, even running around in a golf cart. He's not walking the golf course. What's being shared, what's being offered up, when it comes to the actions in hand, is where things are moving. Okay, looking to see what's coming in the distance, actions, blocking information, blocking about the mentality. Yeah. Overturned when it comes to Trump. They're blocking information about Trump and his health. Again, hiding it, the high priestess. They're hiding and blocking information about his health. Okay? The desires being overturned. More dark is coming out with him. Okay? Absolutely dark. His actions in hand are becoming more dark. Rapidly moving. In rapid motion, new concrete things being handed out that are coming when it comes to his actions in hand and his demonic spirit of, just that darkness. Again, hiding, blocking information about his mental state. His desires are about overturning things, suspending, overturning, seeing it from a different viewpoint. More concrete things are going to start coming out. What's being offered up, what's coming in. Okay? So we're going to see him, even more spinning out of control. Okay? We're going to see him trying to do even more dark diversions, going after people. I mean, he's trying to really be an authoritarian now. Okay? Trying to control what anybody can say. Wanting to have the DOJ go after people where there's no leg to stand on. Okay? All about revenge, torture. He likes to see people suffer. Okay? Make money for himself and see others suffer. He's a psychopath. Deranged. Psychopath. All of these ones, it's so dirty. So many of these Republicans are, ones that are promoting Putin. And then we have Netanyahu. And the murder of Charlie Kirk when he went against Israel. Okay? And his lovely wife, the Merry Widow, celebrating the minute his death was, coming out in these sparkling things with fireworks and, finding out she had grooming of a 15-year-old girl, lesbian affair, grooming her, and selling children. So this goes really deep. I mean, there are tentacles and tentacles and tentacles weaving through all of this. So much blackmail, so much. There is so much to come out, and it all stinks to high heaven. But the good news is, it's coming to the surface. Okay? It's no longer being so hidden. So once it all comes out, we can take steps and measures to change it. But this is a worldwide phenomenon of very, very wealthy families that have been engaging in this dark, the satanic, just it just boggles the mind how anyone can go and see the torturing of animals, people, etc., children, is going to gain them power. But this is the dark deception. Okay? This is that absolute darkness. That's why you see so many of them, they're always drinking drugs, alcohol, drugs. It lowers the vibration, and the more your vibration is lowered with drugs, alcohol, porn, all of these things, the more that these demonic entities can feed on you and can infiltrate their consciousness. Okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here. And the best thing is to go forward. Don't allow yourself to get into this depression. Yes, we have empathy, and yes, we feel. Know that the minute that these ones have left their physicality of form, that they're okay on the other side. They will be surrounded by love. There will be those on the other side taking care of them. But for those that have been engaging in these dark arts, this black, every one they have abused, they will feel their pain. They're not going to get away with it. They've sold their souls for what? A few dollars? For some status for a couple years? Really? You want to sell your soul so that you could be famous for a couple of years, so you could have people fawning over you for a couple of years, so you can have a big mansion where you can't live but in one room at a time. Okay? So you can have the newest car, the most, luxurious drama. So you can try to lord it over somebody else. It boggles the imagination to see what they will sell their souls for. Anyway, on that note, we go forward, do the best you can do in life. Again, the things I teach my students. First thing, live in honesty, integrity, transparency, sacredness, and simplicity. If you live with those 5 rules, those 5 dimensions, mindsets, you can't go wrong. When you're willing to, and you need to cover over something, you can't be transparent, then it's something that shouldn't be done. If it's something that's got to be hidden, if you have to put on a mask, then it's something that shouldn't be done. Okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here, and I will see you online.